stationery, clocks. Well, I was thinking about wall art. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be telling you about my favorite 10 things about living in the UK. So if you don't know already, I'm originally from Poland. I grew up in Poland, but then I moved to the UK a few years ago. And you may also be interested in checking out my other video where I talk about my cultural shocks that I experienced after moving here. So let's get started. So the first thing on my list is how friendly people are. Now obviously I know that just because someone says hello to me and smiles in the shop, or if the shop assistant is too friendly, it doesn't mean they actually care for me, obviously. But I like how people naturally just are so nice and friendly, even though it doesn't mean they want to be your best friend, you know what I mean? It's just about how you approach people, and you may as well be nice and friendly rather than being miserable. So that's something I really like about living here. Number 2 are all those discount stores like B&M, Home Bargains, Pound Stretcher. There's so many of them. Now this is something I've not come across anywhere before. In Poland we don't really have things like that. We have like Chinese shops and we have supermarkets, but the prices are thereabouts the same. In case you don't live in the UK and you don't know, we've got these stores where, for example, you can buy a shower gel for £3 in Tesco, but then you go to Home Bargains and you can buy it for £1.50, and it's the exact same thing. And I believe it's because when big supermarkets like Tesco and Asda, those like main players, if they have too much stock, they sell it at a discounted price to those discount stores, and that's why they can offer such low prices. I love those shops for buying things for the house and some essentials like cleaning products or coffee or shower gels. Things which you always gonna buy, I might as well buy them for half price or whatever. So then it's the same for sweets and crisps. They don't just have like cleaning products, they have all kinds of things like sweets and foods and like a lot of tint stuff, stationery, clocks. Well, I was thinking about wall art. Number 3 is how close everything is. The UK is so much smaller than Poland, and whenever I want to go somewhere, I get in the car or I take the train, and it just seems very close, while in Poland everything seems miles away. Number 4, I like how there's no non-trade Sundays here. So in Poland, on some Sundays, all the shops are closed. In fact, there's only a couple of Sundays in the year when shops are open. But for most Sundays, shops are shut and that's it. Now this is so annoying, and you just want to nip out and get something to eat or whatever. You can't on Sunday, it's shut. I mean, takeaways in restaurants are open, but shops are closed. And in the UK, there's Sunday hours, which is annoying enough, but at least you can go into your shop on Sunday. Say you work all week, Monday to Friday, and you don't want to be shopping at night. You want to do your shop on Saturday and Sunday. That's perfect. I really like that. Number 5 is concerts. I am a huge music fan, specifically metal and rock bands, and they all come here. Well, a lot of them are from the UK, so no wonder they play gigs here, but other bands I listen to are from the US, and they all come here very often, and I really like that. They still come to Poland, and I've seen my favorite bands in Poland too, but there's just not as many gigs over there as there is here. Number 6 is something I've not had a chance to take advantage of myself, but I like how school leavers, like if they finished in Poland, if you finish high school, so like you've done your last exams, you can go to uni or you can go and work, and that's like about it. You can do some like work experience as well, but there's really only these 2 options. While here people can go and do an apprenticeship, they can go and do this and this and that. There's like so many different options. Number 7 is how easy it is to eat foreign cuisines. So in Poland you can't get the Chinese, and you can't get like all these different, you know, foreign cuisines, let's call it like that. But in a small town, your options are very limited, and if there is something different, it's probably crap because it's someone Polish trying to make it work. But in the UK, because obviously there is so much diversity, so many people from different countries, because of that there's so many options for food available as well, and it's usually the natives from that country who run that place, so the food is good. Number 8 is how chilled people are about what people think about them. Now obviously it's not all the people, there are people who still really care too much about what people think, but in Poland you wouldn't go to the shop if you didn't like brush your hair and, you know, made yourself look presentable. But here I see people in like slippers going to the shop or joggers and just being a bit like out of bed, and it's normal. Like, you get up and you want to go to the shop, and you don't need to get ready to go to the shop. But in Poland, people wouldn't do that because it's just like this mentality of having to be presentable for people, even when you don't really have to do it. Obviously, you don't look like a scruff, but you don't have to do your makeup and put nice clothes on to go and do your grocery shopping. Number 9 is respect for police and not being punished for like little things. So in Poland, you can get a ticket just because you cross the road where there's no zebra crossing, and there's so many more things like that in Poland where you just get a ticket, and young people tend to have disrespect towards police because of that. And over here, I've not really come across that. They do their job and they don't punish you for silly things like that, so that's something I really like. And the last thing is, I like how I can sort all my adult stuff remotely. I don't need to go and queue in an office like you have to do in Poland. It's all done online. I don't need to go and queue, which is still the case in Poland. I mean, recently they've done some changes, but it's still very much in person. So that's it. That's my 10 favorite things about living in the UK. If you're a foreigner and you live in the UK, let me know in the comments if you agree with these things, or if you have any other things that you really like about living here. And if you are British, then comment as well. What do you think? Whether you notice these things or you not, and now you realize, well, actually that's true. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will see you in the next one.